high school sports on the NCW Life Channel. Today's broadcast of high school sports on the NCW Life Channel is presented by Harvest Valley Pest Control, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Confluence Health, Les Schwab Tires, Biosports Physical Therapy, Impact Auto Sales, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Town Toyota, Automocha, JDSA Law, and Weinstein Beverage. Now let's go live for all the action of tonight's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCW Life Channel.
Hello everybody and welcome to beautiful Wenatchee, Washington side of today's encounter between the Wenatchee Panthers and the Eastmont Wildcats. Hi again, I'm Sebastian Moraga. Alongside me as always is our soccer expert and pride of Alligator, Mississippi, Mr. Matt Wisen. Welcome, Matt. And Matt, the most overused word in sports is incredible. But there is something quite remarkable about what we're about to see here. We've got Eastmont with 4 wins in 6 games, the other 2 are ties. And then we have Wenatchee with 4 wins in 5 games, the other one is a season opening loss. So we have 2 teams that seem to be really hitting on all cylinders going against each other tonight.
Yeah, both teams are definitely at mid-season levels, doing great, building off their success from last year and on a roll. You got Wenatchee, more of a defensive-oriented team this year, a little more strength, and Eastmont a little more attacking under their strength, and it's going to be offense versus defense tonight. It's going to be exciting to watch.
It's going to be exciting to watch for you at home as well. We're going to talk to the coaches in a little bit. We're going to have the keys to the game. We're going to have the starting lineups, and of course, 80 minutes of top-notch soccer coming your way. This is NCW Live Channel. Don't go away. Welcome back to Apple Bowl for the pregame interview with the head coaches of both programs, Wildcats and Panthers. On my immediate left is the head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers, Coach Springer. Welcome. On my farther left is the head coach of the, what was your name again? Coach Hurtado, old friend of, longtime friend of NCW Life. Coach Hurtado, welcome. Coach of the Eastmont Wildcats. And let's start with you, Coach Springer. To what do you attribute the strong start of your program? Only 1 loss in 5 games.
I think the girls worked hard all summer, and they've played together for a long time. Not necessarily with us. We've got a new group of varsity players mixing in with some of the old, but they've all clicked well, and they've had plenty of opportunities to play together through the summer. So I think that helped flow into the fall.
Absolutely. Now, what is the mood among the girls, this being the first Classico of the year between the 2 teams on either side of the Columbia?
They're nervous. Yeah, last night I kept hearing them in practice saying, "Oh, I'm nervous." I was like, "Come on, you guys, just another game. Let's go out and have some fun." Yeah. So they, they're always excited for this game. It's always a tight battle, and all the girls know each other. It's, it's one of those bittersweet games for them, I think.
All right. What is this team looking like offensively? Who's carrying the load for you guys?
The strength of our team has been our defense. They're pretty much back from last year, several of our defenders, but Maddie Smith has attributed a lot offensively for us, both with assists and goals. And actually, Olivia Bowman, I think, has 3 goals already on the year as a defender. So, she's been getting in and helping us out. So those 2 have been our major goal scorers so far.
Matt Wisen, your turn, sir.
Well, not to be outdone by Wenatchee, Eastmont's had quite a bit of success so far this year as well. What do you attribute that success to so far?
With me being new, it's really good when they buy into what you're doing right away. So that's huge for me. Whatever I bring to practice, they're all in, and so that has helped a lot. And obviously, going out and playing well, winning a few games just helps the culture of our program, and it helps the competitiveness of it. And so combination of returning players too, and they're welcoming in the new players that are coming into the program. So it's just been a good start.
Any surprises, good or not so good so far, that you're having to deal with?
No, I am very pleased with squad that I have an experienced keeper. I have two good strikers up top, a great middle third or middle midfield. Sorry. So I'm happy. I'm happy with the squad that I have, and they're all in with what we're doing. So that's helping us a lot.
Now, like Sebastian over there asked Coach from Wenatchee how the girls' morale was, how their nerves were. How is Eastmont dealing with this game tonight?
They're ready, I think. Obviously, they can maybe try to tell us that they're not nervous, but it's just the nature of the game. But they seem ready. They seem prepared. But it just, with this game, it always brings that level of nervousness up a little bit, and hopefully we'll get to see them kind of loosen up throughout the game.
A quick coaching question. How do you deal with players and nerves and stuff like that through games as a coach with your players when you notice they might be coming in a little too hot?
Man, I just bring it back down to earth. This is a game that's going to be done in 80 minutes, and we focus on things that we can control, that they can deal with in the field, our attitude, our effort, and just talk them down really talk them up to be prepared. But, bring them back down to earth. This is going to be done in 80 minutes, so they got to give their all. And at the end of the game, we can live with the results.
All right, thank you very much to both of you. Good luck tonight. You heard it from the coaches, folks. They're nervous. The players are ready. They're excited. So are we, and we're glad you're here to share with us. We'll come back after a short break, and we'll tell you all about the first half here on NCW Live Channel. Don't go away.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Hi, I'm Ricardo, and this is Amanda, and we are from Impact Auto Sales,
where you can expect a hassle-free car buying experience.
With our wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, let one of our friendly sales staff help you find the vehicle that fits your lifestyle.
We have financing available for all credit types and great low rates for first-time buyers.
Call us today at 888-8000 or stop by 3522 State Highway 97A in Wenatchee. Impact Auto Sales, where we strive to make an impact on your life and not your wallet.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl in Wenatchee, Washington. More people continue to file in. There's still plenty of room on the bleachers for this Battle of the Bridge soccer style. Actually, it's one of three battles of the bridge going on tonight. We have swimming and we have volleyball between these two schools from both sides of the mighty Columbia. Folks, let's have a look really quick at the starting lineups for these two teams. First, the visiting Eastmont Wildcats, coached by Vidal Hurtado. They jump onto the pitch with number 0 goalkeeper Cora Fry, number 3 Kiana Carson, number 5 Ellie Little, number 7 Alexa Heimbigner, number 10 Megan Chandler, number 12 Kendall Flanagan, number 13 Jaden Brown, number 14 Annalise Bauman, number 17 Tess Sparks, number 21 Riley Fisher, and number 22 Maria Mendoza. That's numerically. In positions, we have Cora Fry on goal, Ellie Little, Jaden Brown, Annalise Bauman, I beg your pardon, and Maria Mendoza on defense. We have Riley Fisher, Alexa Heimbigner, Ellie Little, and Kiana Carson on the midfield, and Kendall Flanagan and Jaden Brown up front. For Wenatchee, the mighty Panthers. Number 1, goalkeeper Naya Hughes. Number 2, Allie Clark. Number 3, Hallie Stegman. Number 4, Maddie Smith. Number 5, Yareli Sanchez Blanco. Number 6, Emily Eckert. Number 10, Taylor Schoengart. Number 14, Greta Jarecki. Number 15, Riley Grossdidier. Number 18, Ireland Nipfer. And number 22, Olivia Bowman. So we have a Bowman and a Bauman. The starting lineups brought to you all season long by TC's Lingers. If it's rock, bark, sand, or soil, there's no need for wheelbarrows, shovels, or rakes. They'll place the material for you. The head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers is our good friend John Springer. So let's have a look at the Wenatchee Panthers by position. Hughes on goal, Allie Clark, Emily Eckert, Nipfer, and Bowman on defense. Jericho, Stegman, and Smith on the midfield. And then Schoengart, Gross Didier, and Yareli Sanchez Blanco out front. What do the stats tell us about the last meetings of these two teams, Matt Wisen?
Wenatchee's very confident. They're on quite a roll here. 12 out of the last 13 games have been victories for Wenatchee. So Eastmont's got some history to fight off tonight. They're certainly capable of doing that. They're very creative up top and have shown some ability to score goals this year. So Wenatchee will have a chore to slow down those attackers for Eastmont.
They have been very strong. Chandler and Brown particularly, they've been carrying quite a bit of the load offensively for Eastmont, as we saw in the game against Kashmir, I believe it was.
Yep.
So
they're streaky, and they start scoring goals and turn momentum and just start putting numbers forward, and they're difficult to turn the tide against.
Before we forget, we're going to take a quick break now for the national anthem, and when we come back, we'll have 40 minutes of first half action here on NCW Live Channel. Don't go away.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their Laser Shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. We're in the middle of player introductions here. They're starting with the Eastmont Wildcats. And a quick look corroborates what we talked about earlier in the broadcast, Matt Wise. And these teams are on quite a bit of a roll to start the season. Wenatchee dropped a game to Central Valley in their season opener, 3-0. And after that, it's been nothing but victories. 2-1 over Cascade, 2-1 over Ingram, home of the handsomest alumni in the Puget Sound, 3-0 over Sunnyside, and 4-0 over Davis. So It hurts to say it, considering that Ingraham is very close and dear to my heart, is my alma mater. But this Wenatchee team is really making a statement.
Yeah, I mean, so far both teams are doing great. They're definitely I think the top of the Big Nine, and I'd like to see a little bit more parity, not parity, but equality in the Big Nine. It seems like there's definitely a top and definitely a bottom of the league this year. A little more consistency in games played would be great.
Nothing kills the enthusiasm for a competition, for the crowds to follow a team, than knowing who the teams are going to be at the top and who the teams are going to be at the bottom at the beginning of the season. There really should be some more degree of competition. There shouldn't be two classes of teams, in other words.
Exactly, and as far as coaching goes, I don't want to see that, because I want my team to be prepared for playoffs. And there's some leagues out there that will definitely give the Big Nine a run for their money.
Let's have a quick look at the Eastmont varsity girls soccer schedule. 2-2 tie against Southridge at home. A win 5-3 over Cashmere, I beg your pardon. A 2-2 tie with Hazen. A 3-0 win over West Valley. A 2-0 win over Eisenhower. And a 4-0 win over Lewis and Clark. So like we said earlier, these two teams hitting their stride and getting ready for quite the clash here between arch rivals. We're going to take a quick break for the national anthem, and when we come back, we'll have the first half for you. Don't go away.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Arrondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha for pitas.
A peach Red Bull.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. The Eastmont Wildcats have taken their place on the pitch, as have the three people in charge of the action today. Central referee, thank you, Central referee Ed Navarro, and assistant referees Nelson Elias and Christine Moreau. Now, Wenatchee is on the pitch. Eastmont will take care of business to start the first half, going from left to right on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, decked almost entirely in white. And the ladies from Wenatchee will do their thing from right to left, almost entirely in black. We're just waiting here for the opening whistle. Mr. Navarro checking the final details prior to the start of this contest. And apparently they're going to require that the goalkeeper for Eastmont wear a penny or a bib of some sort to differentiate her light gray sweatshirt from the white jerseys of her teammates. Now we're just about ready to start. It's the Battle of the Bridge soccer style. Wenatchee and Eastmont. Eastmont and Wenatchee. Sebastián Moraga on the call. Matt Wisen on the expert analysis. And we're still waiting for that bib to go on. What do you call those? Pennies? Bibs?
Yeah, pennies or bibs.
Pennies or bibs, all right.
Yeah, they're not easy to get on with goalkeeper gloves.
Oh, I believe that. Mr. Navarro checks his watch. Couple more ticks on the clock, and we're just about ready for this exciting encounter. At 7:07 p.m. of this lovely fall evening, we are in business here at the Apple Bowl. Ball goes out of bounds. Sanchez Blanco defers. Showing guard. Sanchez Blanco. Eckert. Stopped by the back line of Eastmont. Fisher. Across midfield. Over to chase it is Carson. Ball goes out of bounds. It's a throw-in for Wenatchee. Battling down the flank. Both teams not sparing the muscle. Ball goes out of bounds. No, it will be a free kick for Wenatchee. There was something there that Mr. Navarro didn't like.
Shove in the back, and I think we got 2 in a row now.
Yep, another free kick for the Panthers. 1:15 on the clock. There's the shot, the header!
Offside.
None of that will count. None of that will count. Flag is up. Offsides. None of that will count. The assistant referee, Mr. Elias, right on top of the action here.
I believe that was Christine on that one, Merle. But yeah, that was definitely close to call that one back.
That was Christine. My apologies to Christine.
Corner kick here.
Corner kick coming.
That was a well-taken kick and well redirected. Just you just got to plan your timing a little bit better on that. Wait for that ball to be kicked.
First corner kick of the game. And it will favor the Eastmont Wildcats. They're going to go with a short touch. Quick give and go. At the corner of the box. Opening the game up. Looking to connect with Riley Fisher. First on it is Nia Hughes. Big battle near midfield. Eastmont prevailing that time. Touching it to the back. Across midfield now. Into Wenatchee territory. The half volley by Hambigner. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball, and it is. Still searching for a ball. There's the throw-in. Down the flank. Quick run. Hambigner on the mark. Trying to recover it for Eastmont is Sparks. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's see what Ms. Morol says. It's still Wenatchee ball. Another throw-in. Battle at the corner of the box. Swept away by Eastmont. Fisher. Carson. Battling with her is Sanchez Blanco. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball. Defensive maneuver that time by Nipfer. Ball goes out of bounds. Bit of a collision there. No call. Cleared away by Jarecki. And it will be Eastmont ball once again. 4 minutes, 35 seconds into this first half of play. There's Eastmont with the throw-in. Rejected by the back line of Wenatchee. Schoengart. Sanchez Blanco. Overcome by 2. Carson. Carson. Right-footed touch up the line. Brown. Well marked. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball, and it is. This moment of the game brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control. You can rest assured Harvest Valley Pest Control uses kid and pet safe material around your home or office. Call today for your free estimate. Smith. Touch to the left. Bit of a battle there. Jarecki. Wenatchee with a bit of trouble getting out of their own half of the field. Now the ball goes out of bounds. It's Eastmont ball, throwing. Looking to connect with Jaden Brown. It's cleared away. The stop in the field doesn't work. Trying again for Eastmont is Little, accompanied by Sparks. Bauman. Eckert. Eckert. Past the referee. Sanchez Blanco. Sparks. Chandler. Good through ball that time. Carson. Running into Schoengart. Back to Chandler. Whistle on the play. Foul called. It will be Wenatchee ball. Eckert deferring. Ali Clark with the ball. 6 minutes, 56 seconds on the clock. Eckert. Jarecki. Taken back by Eastmont. Down the right flank is where Eastmont seems to be finding the most room so far. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's see what. No, it's still in play. I beg your pardon. Touched into the box before it can connect with one of those tall forwards. Wenatchee tries to push it away. Recovered nimbly by Little. Bauman. Across midfield we go for Flanagan. Stopped by Jarecki. Into Eastmont territory. Schoengart and Sanchez Blanco. Opening the game up to the right flank. Smith. Under some pressure. Player falls. Looking for a foul, the Wenatchee player was. Ms. Merle says no foul. Referee, center referee Alvarado, Megdad Navarro agrees. And now we have the first substitution of the contest. Is Jasmine Abuamo entering the contest for the Eastmont Wildcats. Your analysis of these first 9 minutes, Matt Wiseman.
A lot of nerves. Really, a lot of missed passes. Not a whole lot of patience yet. Hard touches. So got to get that out of their system and start playing. it's just that rivalry kind of a game. These players all know each other. Wenatchee's got 5 FC players on their squad. Eastmont's got 4 of them, so very heavily stacked with one of the best club teams in the state. So the chemistry is there. They just need to rein in the nerves under the lights in front of their classmates.
Little and Sparks. Sparks and Fisher. Taken back by Sanchez Blanco. Stegman. Bowman. And the stop by Cora Fry. 9 minutes, 49 seconds into this first half of play. Eastmont and Wenatchee. Wenatchee and Eastmont still tied at 0-0. We had a Wenatchee goal called back in the 2nd minute of play due to what I believe, and I think you agree with me, Matt, was the accurate call, an offside call.
Yep. Yeah, that was looked good, but a well-executed play other than the offside. It was she was definitely a step or two ahead of the play on that one, though.
Ball goes out of bounds, you were saying?
No, I was going to say we've given Cora a lot of attention. She's an excellent goalkeeper, but we're very fortunate to have Naya as well. Both probably the 2 of the best goalkeepers in the league, and if not 2 of the top, maybe I'd say 4 goalkeepers in the state facing each other tonight. It'll be fun to watch both these girls in their element.
Chandler trying to connect with Brown. Brown double teamed almost immediately. There's Brown trying again. Eckert. Sanchez Blanco. Clark. And the sideline. Throw in for Eastmont. 11 minutes on the clock. 0-0 tie so far between Eastmont and Wenatchee. The ball down the flank. Ms. Little watches it sail by, and it will be a throw-in for Eastmont, if I'm not mistaken. This moment of the game brought to you by Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, your comfort trained specialist specializing in commercial and residential HVAC systems. Online at dicksheatingwenatchee.com. A quick give and go, nice triangulation that time. This could be interesting. Megan Chandler trying to approach the box. The shot goes wide, but a good effort. Nice little show of talent that time by 3 Eastmont players connecting down the right flank and making some room once again down the right flank. It seems like that's going to be Avenue 1 for Eastmont, at least in this part of the first half.
Yeah, Megan's favoring this right side and is definitely seeing some space to take advantage of. It's that first touch. If she can play that ball more at an angle in behind and be able to get the corner on the defender, she'll have a little more success there. Now, timing is a little difficult transition going from grass for the Eastmont High School Stadium, which is much slower than this artificial turf. That timing, a little more direct play can really hurt you if it's not done correctly.
Clark under pressure by Abuamo. Ball goes out of bounds. Wenatchee with the throw-in. The header by Schoengard. Sanchez Blanco. Whistle on the play. Mr. Navarro stops the action. Throw-in for Eastmont. Brown and Fisher. Fisher and Mendoza. Mendoza and the touch that doesn't work. Wenatchee recovering. Clark. Good maneuver. Give and go with Clark. Shot across. This is interesting. And right place, right time situation that time for Ms. Bauman. 13 minutes, 23 seconds into this first half of play. We're still tied at 0-0. Sanchez Blanco. Swept away that time by Sparks. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be a throw-in for Eastmont. Let's see what the referee determines. Sanchez Blanco looking to connect that time with Gross Didier. Ball goes out of bounds. Are we going to have a substitution? Looks like we are. It will be number 3 for the Eastmont Wildcats. Savannah Raspberry, whom we saw get some playing time against Kashmir, entering the contest. Bit of a mixer there. Now Eastmont with some room. Fisher opening the game up for Chandler. Down the flank goes Carson, waiting for the ball. To her it goes. Carson getting that right foot ready. Shot across. And it sails wide. Let's make a note, if we can, of Ms. Raspberry's participation in this contest. And let us tell you about Global Car Care, a quality auto repair facility with highly trained technicians celebrating 25 years in the car care business. They speak your car's language at 1840 North Wenatchee Avenue. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball. Eastmont putting it into action. Chandler now playing the other flank. Deep ball. Trying to get a shot across. Rejected by the back line of Wenatchee. Bit of a collision there that Mr. Navarro didn't like. Whistle on the play. Free kick for Wenatchee. 15 minutes, 26 seconds. The header by Sanchez Blanco doesn't prosper. Carson. Pushed into Eastmont territory by Clark. Ball goes out of bounds. There's Clark again. Good connection with Gross Didier. Maria Mendoza. A touch to their left. Sparks taken back by Wenatchee. Good move that time. This could be interesting if she catches up to it. She does. There's Sanchez Blanco with a heel touch. Right foot across. Trying again is Stegman. Stegman. Marked by Little. Ball goes out of bounds. And it will be a corner kick. The first corner kick of the half for Wenatchee's second corner kick overall. 60 minutes, 37 seconds.
A little better run of possession there for Wenatchee, and not just necessarily wasting the passes, controlling that ball, moving it around a little bit, and looking for spacing behind the line.
There's the shot, far post. First time it looked like Flanagan on defense. Ball goes to Eastmont via this upcoming goal kick. 17 minutes, 7 seconds. And I was actually expecting a bigger crowd for tonight. Must be that it's not exactly the warmest day we've had, and that it's a school night, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, this wind isn't fun. I'm glad I'm inside this little building with some heaters on. Yeah, wind, school night.
You got
and you got volleyball and swimming.
That's right. Back to the action now. Across the center alley. Rejected by Eastmont. Into Wenatchee territory. Bowman. The touch for Clark. Sanchez Blanco. Bit of a charge from behind. No call. Clark. Ball goes out of bounds. Wenatchee ball. Before Gross Didier can get there, Eastmont rejects it. Brown. Bit of a elbow there, Matt Wisen.
A little bit of a push off, but we're still playing.
Play continues. Smith. Taken back by Eastmont. Smith again. A touch to the right. Across midfield into Eastmont territory. Bauman. And a charge there right in front of Mr. Navarro, who says play on. And a bit of a mistake there by the back line of Wenatchee. Jaden Brown flying solo down the flank. Trying again is Chandler, it looks like, into the box. The shot. And Miss Nia Hughes putting a stop to the danger. Bit of a shaky moment for the back line of Wenatchee there, Matt Wiser.
Yeah, I think there's a little confusion after either that was a quick. I didn't hear a whistle on that, but the no foul call restart seems like players kind of stopped playing there, and then a little bit of disorganized moments of disorganization in the back line for Wenatchee, and Eastmont just about took advantage of it.
And a good ball that time to the left flank. Chandler, the shot, right-footed, and the stop. Beautifully done by Miss Hughes.
Oh, look at that punt.
Eastmont finding some space on the left side, something we hadn't seen much of in the first minutes of this game. They were preferring to go down the right flank, but they're bringing danger from the other side. Something else to worry about if you're John Springer, Matt Wiesen.
No, I think Eastmont just kind of saw that Wenatchee's getting having some success defensively down Eastmont's right side, and so they might have shifted their focus to push it to the right.
Number 15.
Or their left, I guess.
Number 15, Giovanna Ramirez, is in the game for Eastmont. Folks, what do you say of a guy who's in charge of two people who can't eat for another hour and a half and shows up here with a hot dog and a water? I would say that's just like the ultimate in meanness. Wouldn't you say, Matt Wiesen?
Well, it could be pizza or something, or steak or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely
it's completely uncalled for, I would say.
Yeah, I would say a couple demerits, and the poor people that have to work next to him should probably be given quite the raise.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's a huge chore to battle through.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's that raise.
There's that raise. A Snickers bar for
We're
Matt,
working for
a Musketeers bar for me. All right. Ain't no business like show business, folks. 21 minutes, 12 seconds, and we have Eastmont in possession of the ball via the goalkeeper whistle. However, it stops everything. We'll see what Mr. Navarro sees that he doesn't like. We'll take advantage of this moment to tell you about Confluence Health, dedicated to improve their patients' health with safe, high-quality care in 12 communities throughout North Central Washington. Jarecki. Chasing her is Fisher. Touch to the back for Stegeman. Pushing it upfield. Flag is up. The Panther fandom saw something they did not like.
That was a pretty nice little pullback and push forward Meg move, and that always gets the crowd going. And when you can Meg your opponent or play the ball between their legs, sometimes it's worth more than scoring a goal.
It could be quite demoralizing, especially if you do it right in front of the fans. Ball goes out of bounds. It bounced off Flanagan's feet. It's a throw-in for Wenatchee. We're still tied at 0-0, 22 minutes, 33 seconds into this first half of play. Sanchez Blanco. In a bit of a battle there with Ramirez. Sanchez Blanco with the throw-in. Clark. Off to chase it on the other sideline now. Bit too long, however, for Wenatchee. It will be Miss Heimbigner putting it back into play. Into Wenatchee territory. Half volley goes out of bounds. There's something Mr. Navarro didn't like yet again. We'll see what happens. It will be a free kick. I did not see anything illicit on that play, Matt Wiesen.
I've seen worse on the field. That was just a little shove in the back. Worse has been going on tonight, so I was a little surprised that got called.
Taking it away was Brown. A bit too long for Ramirez. Wenatchee will put it back into action. 24 minutes minus 5 seconds here on the clock. We're still tied at 0-0. Still, the Nerves seem to be winning the day here, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, there's some heavy touches, and you can always tell that just when the ball gets blasted too far down the field or out of bounds with no one making that run, most of that is definitely Nerves.
Ball into the heart of the box, cleared away on the second try by the back line of Eastmont. Cherokee taken back by Brown. Brown, deep ball, she is onside, yes. It's Chandler. Chandler tries to shake one off, does, goes for the second one, does, gets that left foot ready, instead it's a shot, go, 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 go! For the Eastmont Wildcats, 24 minutes, 48 seconds. It looks like Jaden Brown with that shot. My wife,
yeah, I believe so. Yeah, just that quick little drop off to Jaden from Megan that threw Naya. She lost the shooting foot, I believe, and it skipped underneath her hands. That was a great shot. Good attempt to get down, but just Jaden beat her low.
Bit of a collision there. Ms. Moreau saw the foul. Now Mr. Navarro does. It will be a free kick. And
back to that goal. Initially, that run through by Megan was a great run diagonally across the field and behind one defender and in front of the other. And the defense kind of let up for a half second thinking she was offside, but she was definitely on by about 1.5 yards.
You could see them running with their arms up waiting for that call.
Yeah, you never want to do that. It's it slows you down and breaks your attention off what you need to be doing.
1-0 lead for the Wildcats over the Panthers here, but still a lot to play for. Almost 15 minutes before the end of this half, and then we got 40 more. And if we're tied, we go into overtime. 2 5-minute golden goal periods, and if we're tied after that, penalty kicks. Somebody's going to have some bragging rights when this is all said and done, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, definitely. That's this game is always means all kinds of bragging rights coming up for the next several weeks until they see each other again.
Yeah. One thing that I've come to realize being a transplant into this valley is that a lot of these players stay here. They go on to college, sure, but they come here, they start a family, they start a career. And so these happenings in the field, these games, these battles, they stay here with them. So if they see each other in the supermarket and they get to talking, sooner or later they're going to talk. Remember when I beat you? 1-0 or 2-0 or 3-3 or 4-3 or whatever. These games are part of basically their life stories together.
Yeah, I still talk soccer with people that I played with and against it, with my Wenatchee teammates and against my Eastmont counterparts.
Wow.
And we still go rehash some games that we played, and we're all friends. There's no bad blood back then. We were willing to make each other bleed a little bit, but right now it's all good.
Kiana Carson is in the game for Eastmont. The deep ball by Wenatchee looking to connect with Maddie Smith. Bit of a risk there by Miss Cora Fry. Prospers for her, however. The deep ball once again. Jaden Brown over to chase it. First on it, I believe it was Nipfer. We'll have a look. Play continues. Maria Mendoza. Taken back by the Panthers. Gross Didier. That one is Eckert. To the side. Waiting for it is Rumble. Down the flank it goes, out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball. Lucy Rumble is on the pitch for Wenatchee, number 8. (28 minutes, 55 seconds) into this first half of play. Eastmont leading Wenatchee 1-0. Mendoza. Almost taken away by Wenatchee. Whistle on the play, foul called. It will be a free kick for the Panthers. (29 minutes, 29 seconds). Left-footed strike. The shot bounces off a couple of players. Ball goes out of bounds. Was that Matty Smith on the free kick, Matt Weiss?
I didn't see the number. That was a well-driven ball, and definitely a dangerous ball once it gets in there and starts getting deflected.
Corner kick, second corner kick of the game for Wenatchee, third overall in the half. Left-footed shot once again. Partially swept away by the back line of Eastmont. The ball goes out of bounds, and it was Matty Smith on the corner kick. Wenatchee on the throw-in into the box. Not a whole lot of black jerseys in an ocean of white ones. Deep ball into the heart of the box, looking to connect with the Arely Sanchez Blanco, but first it will be the touchline and Miss Cora Fry. 30 minutes, 37 seconds into this first half of play. Folks, let me tell you about Les Schwab Tire Center. Go online to leschwab.com to find a tire store near you. Be sure to check out their fall tire sale going on right now. Also, Biosports Physical Therapy. Find them online at biosports.net. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Bit of a battle down the right flank of Eastmont's defense, and then a charge from behind right in front of Mr. Navarro. And it's Miss Stegman hitting the deck. Free kick for Wenatchee. And there is Miss Smith once again, taking care of a free kick. Good ball, and sails, however, past everybody. It will be a goal kick for Eastmont. 31-31 on the clock. Eastmont leading Wenatchee 1-0. A beautiful maneuver down the right flank by Miss Chandler, and then the touch to the left for Miss Brown to sink it in past the Wenatchee goalkeeper, Miss Hughes. That's the difference so far, but a lot of soccer left here at the Apple Bowl. Chandler. A touch to the back. Looking to connect with Ellie Little. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. There's the throw-in. Stegman. Marked by Fisher. Stegman. Pushed by Hambigner. Play continues.
Yeah, Stegman's protecting that shoulder. She has a slight separation in it, so not coming into challenges as hard as she would have if she were completely healthy.
There's a header. Stegman once again. Stegman, good move. Trying to shake off Fisher. Cherokee trying to enter the box. Cleared away. Stopped at midfield by Schoengard. Opening the game up for Bowman. Deep ball. And there's Cora Fry. Whistle on the play. We'll see what the referee has in mind. It's a substitution for the Eastmont Wildcats. It will be Miss Kendall Flanagan getting some more playing time. 33 minutes and now 30 seconds on the clock. 7 away from the halftime break, and Wenatchee still trailing Eastmont 1-0. Bit of a push and a shove there. Carson taken back by Wenatchee. Good battle down the right side of midfield. Ball goes out of bounds with more urgency than style by the Eastmont backline. Throwing for the Panthers. Bauman Clark. Bit too long for Sanchez Blanco. Throwing for Eastmont. Ramirez. Little. Heimbigner. Stegman for Wenatchee. Schongard. Good move. Into the box we go. Two waiting in the heart of the box. And touch by Ms. Little to the hands of Cora Fry that the referee might have interpreted in a different way.
Yeah, that could have easily gone as a pass back, but no call, and let's play.
34 minutes, 48 seconds. A good opportunity for Wenatchee. Brown. Chandler. Marked by Jericho. Eckert. Taken back by Chandler. Brown. Swept away by the back line of the Panthers. Across midfield we go. Recovered by Eastmont. Brown. Sparks. Maddie Smith from behind. Recovering for the Panthers. Eckert and Clark. Bounces off Brown. Goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee. 35 minutes 43. And a couple of substitutions coming once again for the Wildcats. Number 6, Rebecca Covarrubias, and number 4, Marisa Garibay. Let's make a note of that before we forget. A couple of whistles there. There's the throw-in that restarts the action.
Riley Fisher just checked in as well.
Thank you, Matt.
A really quick shout out to a very special watcher tonight on streaming the game. My mom is actually going to watch the game.
No kidding.
From Issaquah. So, Mom, I love you. Glad you get to watch the game.
Whistle on the play, foul called. It will be Wenatchee with the free kick. Rejected by Bauman. We have a Bauman and a Bowman tonight. Throw-in for Wenatchee. And a substitution, I believe. Yes, a substitution happening for the Panthers.
Those Wenatchee numbers are so hard to see without binoculars. Thin yellow line.
Even with binoculars.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of straight black and white jerseys.
Fisher. Covarrubias. Battling it out with Sanchez Blanco. Covarrubias. Touch to the back. Pushing it forward now to Fisher. Fisher trying to reconnect with Covarrubias. Sparks and Fisher. Fisher and Chandler. Stolen away by Jarecki. Covarrubias. Looking for Flanagan. Flanagan. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball. The time is now being kept on the field by the officials. Throw-in coming for the Wildcats, who lead the Panthers 1-0. Flanagan. Under some pressure. Ball goes out of bounds. Another throw-in for Eastmont. Delivery doesn't quite work. Sanchez Blanco. Down the flank. Smith. Recovered by Garibay. Keene. Touch to the back for Bowman. Down the right flank. Stopped at midfield by Eastmont. Fisher. Covarrubias. Sparks. Back to Covarrubias. Clark on the marking. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. Smith. Clark. Looking to connect with Stegman. Instead, it's a white jersey. Pushed upfield once again by Wenatchee. Blanco. Recovered by Covarrubias. Flanagan. Sparks. Marking by Stegman. Sparks. Taken back by Wenatchee. Stegman. Mendoza. Covarrubias. Sparks. No hurry among these Eastmont girls, and there's the reason. The whistle indicates that this first half is over, with the Wildcats leading their arch rivals from Wenatchee 1-0. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at what happened and what will happen in the next 40 minutes. Don't go away.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their laser shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill in East Wenatchee. Open 7 days a week, Highlander Grill offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dine in or take it to go, our friendly staff is here to serve you. Reservations recommended for Friday night's prime rib dinner. Call for live music dates. Hi, I'm Shalane, site coordinator for Highlander Grill. Give me a call to schedule your event today.
Hi there. It's Les Schwab Tires. You know, we've been helping keep folks safe on the road around here since 1952. That's why you can save up to $152 on a set of 4 select light truck and SUV tires during our fall tire sale. All with a service you deserve, but just don't find other places. Swing by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl, where we have just witnessed 40 minutes of soccer between the Wildcats and the Panthers, Eastmont and Wenatchee, with the partial score favoring the Wildcats by a tally of 1-0. Sebastián Moraga with you on the call alongside Matt Wisen, our soccer analyst. And nerves ruled the day for most of the first half, it's safe to say. What do you tell your team, regardless of whether you are Vidal Hurtado or John Springer, to settle them down a little bit, to begin playing the way they know how to play?
I think they probably settled down a little bit. We saw some better control later in the half there. Now that goal was scored, it's real now. If they don't realize that they're in the game, they did when that goal was tallied. What I'm telling my girls if I'm Coach Springer is we need better ball movement, player movement, and ball movement. They got to be quicker. They're not dealing well with the physical game that Eastmont's bringing, and lack of movement is really limiting their options going forward. And then second, going forward, they need to be more energetic in their attack. They just don't look like they're that anxious to really throw bodies in front of the goal and put the ball towards those bodies and deal with it. And likewise, if I'm Coach Vidal from Eastmont, I'm saying just keep up that physical game. That's keeping us in the game right now. Wenatchee's not dealing well with that, and keep that up. The referee has established that play is fine for the most part. So that's what's being allowed. That's what we're going to play. Secondly is switch the point of attack. We saw that ball come down the flank, Wenatchee's flank. We saw a quick ball across the front there, and then just a minor point of attack shift. I mean, 2-3 yards maybe, where Megan dished the ball off to Jaden, and then just that quick little dish and a shot in took Coach or Naya by surprise and snuck the ball under. So keep switching that a point of attack. Don't just focus on one flank or the other. Pull it back and cross it.
Don't become predictable.
And keep doing it. Yeah, don't become predictable. We saw Wenatchee had some issues when they switched to the left side from the right. The majority of the first half was played down the right side for Eastmont. And when they switched it to the left, Wenatchee didn't transition quite so well.
All right. Thank you very much, Matt Wisen. We're going to go to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll bring you second half action here from the Apple Bowl. It's the Battle of the Bridge, soccer style, Eastmont and Wenatchee, Wenatchee and Eastmont. A lot more to come. Don't go away.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
I'm Ricardo, and this is Amanda, and we are from Impact Auto Sales.
Where you can expect a hassle-free car buying experience. With our wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs, let one of our friendly sales staff help you find the vehicle that fits your lifestyle. We have financing available for all credit types and great low rates for first-time buyers. Call us today at 888-8000 or stop by 3522 State Highway 97A in Wenatchee. Impact Auto Sales, where we strive to make an impact on your life and not your wallet.
At Town Toyota, we believe in our community, and we're proud to support this broadcast of local sports. Town Toyota defines reliability and value in both its products and in the dealership itself. We are home to legendary products like the RAV4, Highlander, and Camry, not to mention Tundras and Tacoma trucks. Of course, we offer service for everything we sell and a great selection of pre-owned and certified vehicles as well. So enjoy the game and visit Town Toyota for all your automotive needs.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl. The teams are just starting to return from their halftime team talks, and we're going to take this opportunity to tell you about Impact Auto Sales. They strive to impact your life, not your wallet. You can expect a hassle-free car buying experience at Impact Auto Sales in Wenatchee. Also, Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Call the Pro Shop to schedule your time on the Full Swing S4 widescreen golf simulators at 884-4653. That's 884-4653. Plan your next tournament or event today. You golf?
If you want to call it golf. Yeah,
I
lose a lot of balls, or I donate a lot of balls.
Okay.
And I keep the groundskeepers busy.
Very busy.
And I get my money's worth when it comes to how many strokes per game.
I have never golfed, not once in my entire life.
I have fun doing it, but yeah, I'm not great at it by any means of the.
Sometimes I like to do it. All right, we're going to take a quick break before our producer has a conniption, and we'll take you back in a couple of minutes with the second half of this game. Don't go away.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate Frappuccino.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the mocha frappitas.
A peach Red Bull.
And we're back in business here at the Apple Bowl for the second half of this contest between Wenatchee and Eastmont. Eastmont and Wenatchee. The ladies from Wenatchee taking care of business from left to right, decked in black. The ladies from Eastmont taking care of business from right to left, decked in white. We're barely into the first third of the first minute here at the Apple Bowl, with Wenatchee trailing Eastmont 1-0. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball. Recovering it near the corner flag was Wenatchee, thanks to Miss Clark's effort. Ball goes out of bounds, however. It will be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Corner of the box on the right side, rejected. Taken back by Sparks. Right foot across, looking to connect with Kendall Flanagan. First on it is Nia Hughes. Hughes and Miss Smith. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball. Bowman and Cherokee. Another throw in by Bowman. The header by Gross Didier. Fisher. Mendoza and Sparks. Little. Taken back by Wenatchee, only partially. Sparks pushing it upfield into Panther territory. Clark. Sparks for Eastmont. Double team quickly, still prevailing. Good move. Brown and Chandler. Smith, and the ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Wildcats. 42 minutes, 30 seconds into this contest. 2.5 minutes into the second half. Ball goes out of bounds. No major problem for Ms. Hughes. Puts the ball down. Checks right, checks left. And delivers a short little strike to Bowman. Ball goes out of bounds. Mr. Navarro hurrying up the action.
Was it a throw-in? I don't know why.
Into the box we go, Matt Wisen.
I said I don't know why Mr. Navarro had the player move forward on the throw-in. Usually they can be as far behind the line as they want, but they can't creep ahead of that line and attack when they take the throw-in. And so
Wenatchee player takes a ball to the face, and now Mr. Navarro doing the right thing and checking on Miss Gross-Didier, making sure she's fine. She's all together with us and not bleeding, because we're going to have ball to the ground, it looks like.
It's a drop. It's a new restart rule change by FIFA this year. So instead of having your opponent play the ball back to you, the ball is now played at the point where the referee blew the whistle, and it's a drop ball, but only the team in possession at the drop ball. So that's the official restart now.
Throw in for Wenatchee. Bowman. The touch for Stegman and Smith. Ball goes out of bounds yet again. It should be Wenatchee ball, and it is. Smith on the throw-in, rejected by the back line of Eastmont. Chandler. Jarecki. Touch to the side. Down the flank goes Eckert. Straight up the middle. The shot and the stop by Cora Fry. 1-0 lead for Eastmont over Wenatchee. 45 minutes, 3 seconds into this contest. Deep run down the side. Fans calling for a foul, and nope, they're just getting the throw-in. Brown, flag is up, ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. Brown trying to connect with Fisher. Trying again is Maria Mendoza. Mendoza taken back by Wenatchee. Mendoza battling back and prevailing. The touch goes a little wide. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw-in for Wenatchee. Couldn't connect that time with Kendall Flanagan. There's the throw-in. Of course, Didier with the header seems to be doing okay. Little before Schoengart. Sanchez Blanco. Taken back by Carson. Whistle on the play. Foul called. It will be a free kick for Wenatchee. .46 minutes, 21 seconds. Shot into the heart of the box. Sails past everybody. And the Eastmont left back will let it sail past the playing surface and get herself a throw-in. Flanagan battling with Smith. Smith prevailing. Smith and Bowman. Sanchez Blanco. Touch to the back. Stegman. Smith. Smith. Right foot across. Let's see what the referee calls that one.
Handball.
Handball, without a doubt, yes. And it should be an indirect free kick. Wenatchee with a little more oomph to their attack in this early part of the second half.
Yeah, they're getting more players forward. They're a little more urgent in their attack as well.
The assistant referee counting the 9 meters 15, the 10 yards. 47-27 on the clock. Left foot across. Far post. Oh, what a shot. What a great shot. Nobody could connect, and that was, in my opinion, the closest opportunity, the closest goal scoring opportunity for Wenatchee in this entire game.
That was a great looking ball across the middle, really dangerous. Cora, I believe, colliding in the back post with that and getting shaken up a little bit there.
We have seen Dayanara Martinez have some time under the 3 tubes if Ms. Fryer needs a rest. She's still a bit shaken up, but she will stay in the contest. Ball to Brown. Cherokee on defense. Eastmont prevailing at midfield. Stegman on the recovery. Good touch that time, bit of a collision. Wenatchee retains control. Schoengart battling with Riley Fisher. The ball right at the hands of Miss Fry. 49 minutes on the clock. Heimbigner. Whistle on the play, foul called. It will be Eastmont ball. This moment of the game brought to you by Town Toyota, your automotive home to quality and reliability in North Central Washington.
So Wenatchee's putting Eastmont's defense under pressure a little bit more. They're pressing that and making them clear the ball out. And that's where resulting in some turnovers and disrupting Eastmont's attack. And so Wenatchee's able to get more numbers forward.
Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Panther ball.
We saw the Kashmir game against Eastmont. When Kashmir started pressing, they resulted in 2 goals scored and a 2-1 halftime lead for Kashmir.
Free kick for the Panthers. Eckert. Stegman. Sanchez Blanco. Shot across. Cleared away by Heimbigner. Sanchez Blanco once again, and the hands of Miss Cora Fry. 50 minutes 20 on the clock. Wenatchee still trailing Eastmont by a score of 1-0. The quick touch upfield for Chandler. That's where she lives. And she lives for those mano-a-mano situations. They got smile upon Wenatchee this time. Ball goes out of bounds. Throwing for Eastmont. Pivoting header, the shot, and before Miss Flanagan can connect, the stop by Nia Hughes. Bauman. Jaden Brown. Flag is up, offsides. Ms. Morol says that she was offside, went back onside. So none of that will count. It will be an indirect free kick for Wenatchee. Stegman, rejected by Eastmont. Trying again is Bowman. On the mark is Kendall Flanagan. Smith, top of the box, the shot, and it sails wide.
Good idea.
Rose Didier with the shot.
Yeah, caught Cora protecting that near post there, and great job swinging that ball across the face of the goal towards the back post.
52 minutes, 5 seconds into this contest. Let me tell you about Automoca. Visit one of their 6 locations in the valley, including the only Automoca with inside seating on 5th Street across from Wenatchee Valley College. What's your Automoca emergency? Battle down the left side of Eastmont's Eastmont's attack, the right side of the attack. Trying to get out of their own half of the field. Wenatchee with a bit of difficulty. Ball goes out of bounds. Across the center alley now. Bowman. Jarecki. Maddie Smith. Right foot across. Rejected by Heimbigner. Bowman trying again. First timer will be Chandler. Chandler off to the races goes Brown. So does Clark. Clark will get there first to cover and to allow Miss Hughes to put a stop to the danger. Chandler. Sparks. Switching to the right side for Kiana Carson. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont. 53-46 on the clock. Eastmont leading Wenatchee 1-0. Here's the throw-in. Into the corner of the box before he can connect with Chandler. There's Chandler once again. Bit of a shove there, no call. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw-in for Eastmont, and a substitution for the Wildcats coming up is Giovanna Ramirez getting her second opportunity to earn some playing time. 54-24 on the clock. And it will be Ms. Ramirez taking care of this throw-in. Folks, Jefferson Danielson's son and Aylward attorneys are delivering quality and innovative legal services to North Central Washington and have been since 1946. Find them online at jdsalaw.com. Bit of a mixer there. Exchange of headers. And a good opportunity in the making for Wenatchee. There's Sanchez Blanco. The through ball a bit too long. Let's see who gets there first. It will be Cora Fry. A good opportunity. But however, Gross Didier could not reach, and a bit of a frank exchange of ideas there between two players. One of them is Heimbigner for Eastmont, and the other one looked to be Maddie Smith for Wenatchee, if not Jarecki. So far, no cards being shown. And there will be a free kick for Eastmont. Bauman and Fisher. Under some pressure from Stegman. Chandler looking to connect with Flanagan on the left side. Rejected by Wenatchee. Bauman. Heimbigner. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in, or should be a throw-in, for Wenatchee. Smith on the throw-in. Pass Stegman, rejected with more urgency than style by the back line of Eastmont. 56 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock. We crossed the first 15 minutes of this second half. Of course, Didier. Chandler on defensive labor. Bowman trying again. The shot bounces off a defender. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee. There's a shot right at the hands of Miss Fry. Good effort by Stegman nonetheless. But nothing that would worry Miss Fry much, it looked like. There's Fry. Deep ball. Over who chase it. Was Abuamu. Throw in. Ramirez. Ball goes out of bounds, and Ms. Morol indicates that that is a corner kick. First corner kick of the half, second of the game for Eastmont, fourth overall. The quick touch to the left. Left foot across. The pivoting header by Riley Fisher does not prosper. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Wenatchee. Folks, Weinstein Beverage Company is a family-owned business proud to support local high school teams. Find them on Facebook and follow them on Instagram, WeinsteinBeverage.com. Bowman. Bring the needle down the right flank. Smith. And before Ms. Gross-Didier can connect, ball ends up among the fandom. Mr. Navarro asking that the throw-in be retaken a few yards back. Smith. Bauman. And the ball sent out of bounds. Throw-in for Wenatchee. Smith. Jarecki. Whistle on the play. Foul called. It should be a free kick for Wenatchee. 59 minutes on the clock. Wenatchee still trailing Eastmont 1-0. 2 on the wall. Miss Fisher and Miss Mendoza. Smith. Nice shot. Punched away. It's still in the middle of everything. And then the referee blows his whistle saying you cannot charge the goalkeeper inside the 6. It will be a free kick for Eastmont.
No, I guess he must have gone out of bounds, the ball there.
I did not see it go out of bounds.
She placed the ball up on the goal line.
Oh, well.
Or the
corner there, yeah. Chandler. Jaden Brown. Off to the races with Nipfer. Jaden Brown. Shot across. Partially cleared away. And now another counter. Gross-Didier. Shangard into Eastmont's box, and the stop by Miss Fry. Now, oddly enough, that looked out of bounds to me.
Yeah, she's a smart keeper though, and had her back shaded, shading the AR on the side, so there's no way that could be called.
The clock beginning to play an important role here for both teams. A quick give and go down the center alley. There's Bowman trying again. Into the box, cleared away by Eastmont. Smith. Pushed upfield for Sanchez Blanco. Maria Mendoza on the defense. The shot from 30 plus. Not a major problem for Cora Fry. Good effort by Jarecki though. 61-21 on the clock. The fandom finally starting to get into it. Deep run. Good defensive effort by Bowman. Overcoming Abuamo. Still battling those two. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Eastmont ball. One nothing lead.
Substitution for Eastmont. Number 3 came in.
Thank you very much, Matt Wisen. That would be Kiana Carson, one of the co-captains of this team, along with Tess Sparks and Maria Mendoza. .62-10 on the clock. Eastmont still
New player from Wenatchee as well.
leading Wenatchee 1-0. We'll tell you in a second who she is.
Another new rule where players can leave the pitch on a substitution net. They do not have to leave it midfield on their own side anymore. They can leave wherever to speed up the pace of the game.
It's Lucy Rumble on the pitch for Wenatchee. Handball, says Mr. Navarro. Indirect free kick for Wenatchee, but first there will be a couple more substitutions. Nope, just the one. 17, Miss Tess Sparks. And Mr. Vidal Hurtado desperately trying to be heard by his players, gesticulating with his arms. Smith trying to surprise Fry. Fry letting it sail out of bounds before catching up to that ball. 63-33 on the clock. And a goal kick for Eastmont. Just over a quarter hour left for Wenatchee to tie this one up and send it to overtime. Bowman. Chandler. Jaden Brown. Across the center alley. Flanagan. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball, taken care of by Tess Sparks. Sparks rejected by the back line of Wenatchee. Ball out of bounds again. Throw in for the Wildcats. The corner of the box cleared away by Wenatchee. Good job by Eastmont closing on the spaces and tightening the marks, not allowing a whole lot of breathing room for Wenatchee's creative players to do their job. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Eastmont yet again. Brown into the box. Sent out of bounds for another throw-in. Pushed out the field for Wenatchee. Stegman. Rejected by Bauman. Trying again is Smith. And Bauman sends it out of bounds. Throw-in for Wenatchee this time. Ball goes out of bounds. And it will be a corner kick. The third corner kick of the game for Wenatchee. First of the half for the Panthers. 5th overall. 65-41 on the clock. Smith at the 6. Rejected by Kiana Carson. That one is Brown. Brown and Mendoza. Taken back by Schoengard. Schoengard on the second try. Right-footed shot this time. Gross-Didier. Carson. Nice job that time by the Eastmont back line. Carson. Driving that ball up. Sparks. And the sideline. Throw in for Wenatchee. 66-26. We're back in action now. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball. A quick look to the calendar shows us that on September 28th, Moses Lake will come to Wenatchee. And then on October 1st, the Panthers travel to West Valley, Yakima, before returning home on October 5th and face Eisenhower. We'll tell you about the upcoming Eastmont games right after this play, because here come the Panthers. Into the box. Ball goes out of bounds. And this one is a goal kick. Eastmont faces Sunnyside on September 28th on the road. Then hosts Davis on October 1st and travels to Moses Lake on October 8th. Fry on the corner kick, on the goal kick. Chandler. Jaden Brown. Back to Chandler. Flag is up, offside. Correct decision in my opinion. It was Kendall Flanagan in the illicit position. None of that will count. Folks, on Thursday, September 26th at 7 p.m., we will have a live broadcast of Wenatchee football against Eisenhower with Grant Olson and Eric Granstrom on the call. On September 27th, we will have a live broadcast of Eastmont football against West Valley of Spokane with Grant Olson and Steve Sandman on the call. And then on September 28th, we will have the replay of the September 13 game between Eastmont football and its counterpart from Pasco with Eric Granstrom and Grant Olson on the call. And at 7 p.m. we will have a replay of the September 14th game between Wenatchee Wild Hockey and their counterparts from Vernon with Arch Ecker on the call. Lots of sports happening on NCW Live. Heimbigner, whistle on the play. It should be Wenatchee ball, as evidenced by the fact that Stegman clapped the referee's decision, applauded the referee's decision. 69 minutes, 12 seconds on the clock. 10 minutes and change for Wenatchee to change the outcome of this game, even if it's for a little bit. Paddle at midfield. Eckert. Rumble. Sanchez Blanco. Marked by Flanagan. Rumble. Ali Clark. Pushing the ball upfield. Shot across. Bounces off.
Handball here.
Bauman. Referee has called a handball. I saw that it was close. I didn't really judge intention there. I didn't think it was intentional, but he is in a much better position than we are up here. We're going to go with the experts. Indirect free kick for Wenatchee. 70 minutes, 17. This could be dangerous. Heart of the box. Who's there? The stop. Before number 8 Rumble could really deliver a shot, Miss Fry puts a stop to the danger.
I've been really impressed by Wenatchee's set pieces tonight. They're really dangerous. And
Carson. Sorry about that, Matt Wisen. Carson. Shot across. Chandler. Throw in for Eastmont. Before, however, we will have a substitution. It looks like Savannah Raspberry will return to the pitch. Matt Wisen, you were saying?
Oh, Wenatchee's set pieces tonight have been really dangerous, and they've got some really quality looks inside the box tonight. But credit to Eastmont's defense for handling all of those that have come in tonight.
Shot to the far post. And before Miss Flanagan can connect, it will be Miss Hughes' turn to go chase after it outside of the playing surface. We will have a corner kick, it looks like. Second corner kick of the half for Eastmont. Third of the game for the Wildcats, 6th overall. 71-40, right-footed cross shot. Jaden Brown can't get a shot off. Still, she manages to recover the ball. Sparks. Cherokee pushing the ball upfield into Eastmont territory. Bit of a give and go. Interrupted by Sparks. Sanchez Blanco. Rumble. Taken back by Mendoza. Mendoza and Fisher. Fisher and Chandler. Chandler and the flank on the right side with a bit of room. Shot across. Jaden Brown can't quite connect. Sanchez Blanco. Recovered by Eastmont. Battle at midfield. Mendoza. Bowman. Bowman. Back to Mendoza. Trying again for Wenatchee is Rumble. Cherokee. Rejected by Bowman. Battling for Wenatchee is Smith. To the top of the box. Schoengart. Smith. Touch to the left side for Eckert. Straight upfield. Recovered by Eastmont. Cleared away. Bowman trying again for the Panthers. That one is Fisher. Stegman. Waiting on the right is Smith. The shot instead at goal does not work. And we might have a substitution, if not a couple of them, for Wenatchee. Looks like number 7, Marissa Hurst, is one of the players in the contest now. As we wait for Miss Fry's delivery. Yep, it's Marissa Hurst. And this could be dangerous because off to the races we go. Under some pressure. Jaden Brown, shot across, and the stop by Nia Hughes. We're back in action now. Whistle on the play. It will be Wenatchee ball. 74-44 on the clock. Just over 5 minutes of regulation time. Pushing it upfield for Wenatchee was Jarecki. Sent out of bounds. Bowman will take care of this throw-in. A bit of a slip there. Persevering and prevailing anyway is Rumble. Goes Didier. Bowman. Rumble. Referees his play on. Jarecki. Stegman. Sanchez Blanco. Stegman. Jarecki. With a bit of room. Top of the box. Cleared away by Tess Sparks. A big counter this time. There's Megan Chandler and Brown. Chandler and Brown is Chandler and the goalkeeper. Chandler. Viena goes wide. Unbelievable job. Unbelievable job by Miss Hughes on that one. Matt Wisen.
Yeah, great job staying up, holding her ground, waiting for that ball just to be tapped out in front and timing that tackle just perfectly there.
That's the save of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, so far, definitely.
Schoengart, and now Stegman. Back to Stegman. Battling with Heimbigner. Jarecki and Stegman. Heimbigner prevailing, and off to the races we go once again. This time down the flank instead of up the middle. Chandler and Bowman, bit of a collision. Referee says nothing happened, play continues. And a second collision. Let's see what the referee calls this one. He calls it Eastmont ball. It will be Heimbigner, looks like, on the throw-in. Bowman, whistle on the play. And looks like Miss Kiana Carson is back in the contest for Eastmont. 77-19, 40 seconds left in regulation. Collision there once again. Vidal Hurtado looking for the foul, gets it. Should be a free kick for Eastmont. Heimbigner behind the ball. Navarro asking the Eastmont players to move things along here. There's the kick into the box and the stop by Naya Hughes. Mendoza. Chandler. Back to her own half of the field. Bauman.
Offside.
Offside, says the assistant referee, Ms. Moreau. And there will be an indirect free kick for Wenatchee. Time is being kept on the field by the officials now. Recovered by Eastmont. Carson. Clark lets it sail by. Hurst. Bit of a collision. Ball goes out of bounds. Wenatchee still battling. Clark. Another whistle. Substitution coming. Is Jaden Brown into the contest for Eastmont, and a couple of players for Wenatchee. We'll tell you when we have the chance who they are. Free kick Wenatchee into Eastmont territory. Another foul this time. Free kick Eastmont. Choppy ending to this contest. Bauman and Heimbigner. Heimbigner and Mendoza. Mendoza and Brown. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Wenatchee. 2 more minutes, says Mr. Navarro. We will play 2 more. Kiana Carson. Riley Fisher. Chandler. Opening the game up for Kendall Flanagan. Waiting for her teammates to show up in the box. A shot across, and it sails wide. It bounced off a defender, says Ms. Moreau, and it's a corner kick for the Wildcats. 4th corner kick of the game for Eastmont, 3rd of the half, and overall the 7th of the game. There's the corner kick. Short touch to Brown. Brown under some pressure. Brown. Happy to waste some time there at the corner. Taken back by Wenatchee. The delivery to Flanagan. Sails past her. Miss Chandler playing keep away. Ball goes out of bounds. Wenatchee on the move. They have to hurry. Battle at midfield. Riley Fisher. Taken back by the Panthers. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Eastmont ball. Here comes the throw-in. The Eastmont fandom ready for this game to be over. The Wenatchee fandom holding out hope. Throwing down the flank into Eastmont territory. Could be the last play of the game. Shot into the box. No problem for Fry. Fry. And there's the whistle that calls this game a done deal, with Eastmont taking this one by a score of 1-0. We'll take a quick break and we'll have the post-game show for you. This is NCW Live Channel. Don't go away.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Orondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
At Harvest Valley Pest Control, we know you are committed to making your home and business a healthy and pest-free place. Hi, I'm David. Give us a call and we'll give you a firm price over the phone and schedule a time that works for you. We will do an in-depth 30-point healthy home or business inspection and craft a customized plan of action designed specifically for your pest issue. Give us a call or visit our website today.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their laser shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Hi there. It's Les Schwab Tires. You know, we've been helping keep folks safe on the road around here since 1952. That's why you can save up to $152 on a set of 4 select light truck and SUV tires during our fall tire sale. All with a service you deserve, but just don't find other places. Swing by or book an appointment at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
The visiting Eastmont Wildcats take this battle of the bridge over their arch rivals Wenatchee Panthers by a score of 1-0. Next to us are 2 of the stars of this game. First, Ms. Megan Chandler, and over there, Ms. Jaden Brown. Welcome, ladies. And, well, let's get the obvious question out of the way. How does it feel to come across the bridge and take this one home?
I personally feel like it is amazing because I want to say this is the first time, and I have no idea how many years that we've actually came out with the W of the game. Yes, the win. I don't know. It just feels unreal, I guess, kind of. And I'm very proud of my team.
We've worked really hard since, like, at least my and her freshman year to always beat Wenatchee, and each year it's gotten closer and closer. And it just feels like an overcome to, like, be able to say we beat Wenatchee and be able to move on to the next games.
Right. What made the difference today? Why were you able to bend but not break, and what were you able to take the 3 points home?
I feel like we had a pretty good talk at halftime. Like, this is a rivalry game, so it's definitely going to be really, how do you say? Intense. Yes. I felt like our halftime talk helped us to like this is just a normal game, you know? It doesn't matter that we're across the bridge from each other. So.
Absolutely.
We've all grown up playing with each other, so it's obviously really fun to play against them. But since warm-ups, I felt like we were on it, and we all kind of said, like, this is our year, and so.
All right. And tell us about that goal. I mean, when I could tell we had the Eastmont fans right next to us, and whenever you guys got together, the Eastmont fans knew something special might happen. Tell us about that goal.
I honestly was just so in the moment. I felt like I knew I had Jaden in the middle for that ball across, and then she just could finish it, which was amazing.
And, like, Naya's been our goalie in club, so I knew I had to put a lot of pace on it because I respect her as a goalie. She's a good goalie, so, and luckily it went in.
All right. Matt Wisen, take it away.
Well, first of all, congratulations. It's 12 out of the last 13 games Wenatchee has won. Yep. So this is quite an accomplishment. Not that you haven't been close, but you finally got over that hill. So moving forward, what does this win mean to your team?
I feel like it's a major confidence boost because, winning the other games is fun, but it's always fun to beat your crosstown rival. So,
I feel like, we've been doing very good in the beginning of the season, but winning this game just boosts us up way higher than what we were before. So we'll keep going and finishing the season off correct.
What would you say the difference is this year versus previous years since you've been around? There's as a sideline, maybe even watching on TV, there is a difference, but it's hard for me to explain because I'm not in the team.
Fitnessly, we're a lot, or if that's a word, I don't know, but we're a lot more fit this year, and we had a strong back line this year, but I feel like we have a strong back line and middle and forward. So and we've all played together for these past 2-3 years, so I feel like the connection is there.
Yeah, I definitely, going off of that, we are very comfortable with each other, and so being able to trust one another on the field and off the field is one way to keep our team together and come off with a win.
Well, congratulations again.
Congratulations, ladies, and thank you very much to you at home for watching this entertaining, to say the least, contest between Wildcats and Panthers. On behalf of everyone involved, I'm Sebastian Moraga. That gentleman over there is Matt Wisen. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching High School Sports on the NCW Life channel. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Confluence Health, Les Schwab Tires, Biosports Physical Therapy, Impact Auto Sales, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Town Toyota, Automocha, JDSA Law, and Weinstein Beverage. This concludes today's coverage of high school sports on your home for local sports, the NCW Life channel.